This is Willow and Sam, and we're here to talk about global policy on climate change.
The first time politicians came together to fight for a better planet was in the 1990s in Kyoto, Japan.
The main point of the conference was to commit its parties by setting internationally binding emission reduction targets.
This includes joint implementation, which allows countries to earn emission reduction units by participating in an emission reduction project in another country.
It also includes the Clean Development Mechanism, which implements emission reduction projects in developing countries instead of reducing emissions in your own country.
These policies have encouraged climate aid and cooperation between all nations.
The protocol also includes emissions trading, in which countries who have not used all of their allowed emissions can sell it to other countries. This gives carbon a monetary value.
The protocol was entered into force in 2005 and signed 197 countries to it.
It is seen as an essential first step towards a truly climate-friendly world.
It seems perfect on paper, however, the plausibility has not held strong.
The protocol relies on cooperation, and as countries bend the rules or just completely break them, it becomes impossible to continue.
Only 7 countries haven't signed: Afghanistan, Southern Sudan, Andorra, Vatican City, USA, and Taiwan. Since the first cohesive plan to fight climate change, COPs, or Conference of Parties, have been created to occur twice a year to revisit the issues and upgrade agreements.
COP21 in 2016, also known as the Paris Climate Agreement, was perhaps the most significant climate agreement ever to be created. It was the first time since the Kyoto Protocol that nations had come together so cooperatively for the betterment of our planet.
Its key aspects include limiting global temperature increase to well below 2 degrees Celsius, making economies stronger with low greenhouse gas emissions, the provisions of financial aid resources, and new technology framework to help developing countries and most vulnerable countries.
This huge success gave hope to the international environmental community. However, as time has continued and countries, including the US, have pulled out from the agreement, this hope has faded. Panic has set in as we realize that no more global policy progress is being made. The last COP was COP25, which occurred in December in Madrid. The summary of COP25 is one of disappointment.
States had trouble raising ambition and putting more resources towards the fight, along with struggles to achieve cooperation.
In conclusion, the ideas and hopes for global policy are apparent among many countries around the world. However, many ideas are easier said than done. Many countries, including the US, are not ambitious enough to create a significant change. The world needs a substantial change in their attitude towards these policies, one in which we collaborate between working for the Earth and for the economy.
Now, it might be up to the youth as our last chance to save Mother Earth.
Although politicians have failed in the past, we still have the ability to change our fate. Our future is in our hands.